Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Nick with Ninja Dairy Comics. This is going to be our haul video for August 21st. This is going to be everything we were able to pick up. So we dropped our video yesterday on the keys of the week and the stuff that we were going to kind of be looking out for. And this, the Batman 77, this was definitely one of the ones that was on our list. So let's just dive right into it, guys. This was everything that I was able to pick up today. So we got the Batman 77. This is the variant edition. I was able to pick up 2 of those. I know I was talking to some buddies of mine and they were saying some of their LCSs were limiting these to 1 per customer, but that wasn't the case at either of my LCSs that I went to. So these are the last 2 that they had. They had no 8 covers at this store and I got both of those. Also, guys, I picked up Ghost Spider issue number 1. I'll be collecting this whole series. I just enjoy the Ghost Spider series and I like reading these to my daughter. So this number 1, I know there was supposed to be something that goes on in this issue too, and you know, number 1s are always key, but I'm just picking up this run just for personal reasons anyways, because I'll collect that whole set. Let me see. So these are all kind of mixed up in here, but I got the Spider-Man City at War. Let me move that into frame there so you guys could actually see it. There's one cover that has like the yellow background. I ordered that one from somewhere. I can't remember where, because they did have that one in the store, but I didn't see this one anywhere else. And it says Gamerverse here. You guys see that? Where it says Gamerverse? I noticed that on some of the other books when I was going through some of the back bins, but I personally have never seen that before. So let me know, guys. What's up with that Gamerverse tag over there on the corner? I'm sure it's got to do something with something. And then this one I found in back issue bins when I was just digging through. I know Venom number 9 is like the hot book right now because I'm pretty sure that's like the first full appearance of Dylan, which is Eddie Brock's son, and with the new Absolute Carnage and everything that's going on, I think a lot of those old Venom books are starting to pick up. But I remember reading somewhere that somebody said it was number 8, but then I thought it was number 9. But I remember seeing these covers. I know these covers for sure were what I saw on everybody else's videos that was like the hot book. So I was able to find 2 of these in some back issues, so I thought that was pretty cool. But I just picked up the issue 8 too, just to have it. They actually had like 7 more of these, so I'm gonna do some research and see. But from what I remember, these were the hot books, not the number 8. So I was able to pick those up, and I'm not sure how much those are going for right now on eBay. I'm gonna look it up later and check it out. I picked up this Walking Dead issue 176. This is just for my personal collection. I have a lot of the Walking Dead issues, and there's a couple that I'm missing in there, so I pick these up from time to time whenever I see them. Let's see here. I got a bunch of these Batman Turtle books. If you guys are paying attention, our last couple hauls, I'll leave a card somewhere here. You guys can click on that and go check out some of our other hauls. But I was able to find some more. So these are actually... Here, let's separate them so they look a little bit cleaner. So it looks like these are all, no, that's issue 3. So these are all volume 2s. So the other Turtle books we picked up in our last videos, those are pretty much all volume 3s, which I think is the one that is currently on right now. So I found these volume 2s in there. We got issue 2, 3, and 5. So we picked that up. And I've just always been a huge fan of the Turtles. And Batman too, so I have a ton of Turtle stuff, and I've only been collecting for, you know, a month. So I have a ton of it. This is issue number 1. I believe in the last video we got 2, 3, and 4. So this is one of the ones that we were missing, so we were able to find issue number 1. Back bins, man, gotta love those back bins. They got some... they got just long boxes stacked everywhere at this one LCS, and you could tell people are just too lazy to go through them. This is, I'm assuming this is the first volume because there's no, you know, Roman numerals in the top, but I found 4 and 6, so I just snagged those. I don't know why, but I thought this cover was pretty dope too. Sick. All right, so pick those up. I know there's a lot going on with like Jane Foster and like Valkyrie and Thor and stuff like that. Not keeping too much up with it, but you know, you see stuff here and there. I just saw this one randomly in one of the bins, and it wasn't in like its alphabetical order. You know, I price checked it. It wasn't like nothing crazy, but you know, I just picked it up. It was right there. I picked it up. You never know, right? I found a couple of these Harley's Little Black Book, issue number 6. This one, I think there's something key in here. Because as soon as I typed it into Google, I just put Harley Little, and then it finished Black Book issue 6 for me. So obviously people are Googling, you know, this issue for some reason. I was trying to get in and out and try to hit as many LCSs as I could, because there was quite a few books that I didn't have like pre-ordered that I was just trying to find on shelves. So I didn't have a lot of time to look into it, but I saw these sitting there, so I said, hey, I'll pick them up. So if you guys know if what's key about these, or if they are even key, drop a comment, man. Give me a shout out, let me know. So I got both of those. And now I think we're back to, well, let me show you this old one, because the rest of those are new from today. This was an old one too. This is God Country. Again, found this in one of the bins. I got super excited at first because some of the God Country stuff, I guess it's actually going pretty well on eBay. But this is actually a 4th printing. If you look right there, yeah, 4th printing. Still a pretty fire cover though. God Country. I want to look into this series a little bit more. Cates. The more I get into this, I feel like Donny Cates is on a lot of stuff. So that's pretty sick. But I think there's actually one of these that's like CGC graded like 9.8 on eBay right now for $150. And it could have been a signature series. I can't remember if it was or not, but I was thinking $150 for a 4th print. Man, that's crazy. Crazy awesome. All right, so this one is the Transformers. This is the prequel to the 1984 Transformers. I was able to pick that one up. That one was in our Keys of the Week video yesterday. Also in our Keys of the Week video yesterday was the 2nd print for House of X. I wasn't planning on picking this one up, but I just did a quick Google search while I was there, and my memory kind of aids me right now, but I want to say this was still going for like $15 to $20 on eBay. So I'm like, well, we got to pick that up, right? For $4.99 plus my discount, you know, you can't beat that, right? Also on the House and Powers, you know, series, I was able to get that Powers of X. My main LCS, I'm still like, I don't know if it's just because I'm far behind or where I picked up, but I put the House and Powers of X on my pull list early July, and I'm still not getting any of these books coming in from me. He's telling me that, I don't know, because, you know, they order 2 months out and I hadn't ordered on time. I just figured I would have started getting them in by now, but still no luck. But it is what it is. But I picked this one up at another store. I did pay up for it. This one was $15.99, which, you know, normally I wouldn't really want to pay that, but I think this one is still going for like $20 to $25 on eBay, so I could still flip it if I wanted to. But these Huddleston variants, man, this is the Huddleston one. Most of the ones that I've seen by Huddleston are pretty fire, dude. There was a lot of good covers on this one, on the issue 3 that came out. There was like the Weaver variant, like the new character one, you know, the Weaver one. There was that hidden variant, which they had the hidden variant there, that was like Rasputin secret variant or whatever, but they wanted like $25 for it. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure it was cheaper on eBay. But anyways, I'm rambling. Let's move on. So I got that facsimile edition, Batman and Robin, first appearance of Ra's al Ghul. I thought that was pretty cool that they're starting to kind of, you know, I don't know if you would say copy in Marvel, but they're starting to do those facsimile editions too, because I know a lot of the New Mutants and different things I've been seeing around in the store. So I thought that was cool. I don't know if it's worth anything or going to be worth anything, but I've always actually just wanted to read this. So all right, so that's everything from that store. So these ones don't come boarded. They're just bagged, but I got Weatherman, The Weatherman, issue number 3. This is volume 2. I had ordered the Stephanie Hahn. I think it's like the C cover variant. It just has like a chick on the front. It's absolute fire, but for some reason this one was in my box. Hopefully the other one still comes in. I don't know. We'll see, but pick that up. This one was in my pull box, so the other Ghost Spider I picked up, that one I just picked up on the shelf. This one was actually in my pull box because these are from my main LCS. I got the Carnage Deadpool #1. I'm excited to read this one. I actually been getting caught up on a lot of the Carnage stuff because I've been so far behind on all my reading, but I read Absolute Carnage. It was pretty sick, and me being new to everything, it all made sense, you know, like I didn't feel like I was like out of the loop or anything. It seems super good. I read the Separation Anxiety one, the tie-in. I read the Scream one. I've been trying to read all the tie-ins and try to, you know, stay up with this story. And this is definitely the next one that I'm excited to read. And this cover's pretty sick too. These ones are a little harder to hold up because there's no boards, but I mean, some of the detail on these guys, I mean, man, it's pretty sick, dude. So going back with the Batman 77, so this is at a different store. So I was able to pick up 4 of the A covers. And again, I asked the guy in the shop too, you know, I took one up there and I said, hey, is there a limit 1 per customer on these? Because I always ask first because, you know, I try to be polite, man. You know, I don't want to go in there and just take all the books off the shelf so nobody else can get their hands on them, you know. But I got there super late in the day. They had already been open for 4 or 5 hours. So I'm like, at that point, you know, if they're not going to sell out, they're obviously nobody's paying attention. So I asked him and he said, nope, there's no limit. So I just took all the rest of them they had on the shelf. So I got those 4. They didn't have any of the variants though. What else we got down here? So Hellboy, Saturn Returns, and the BPRD. This is 1 of 3. This one came out today. I've never read any of the Hellboy stuff. I've never actually seen any of the movies either. So I know I picked up some other Hellboy stuff in some of the other previous hauls. Haven't read it yet. But Mike Mignola, I know a lot of guys talk about Mike Mignola. I've never actually read anything that he's done. So I'm excited to read that one. Check it out. Let you guys know what I think. This is Fearless #2. This one is the connecting variant, I'm pretty sure, because I think I have the connecting variant for issue 1. I'm going to be picking all those up. I think this is a 4 or 5 issue series. So I'm curious what this is going to look like. It's not the back. It's just the front. So it must connect to the issue 1. And I think it's going to be multiple issues. So that's pretty sick, though. I haven't read any of those yet, though. Let me know down in the comments if any of you guys are picking up that Fearless run. So apparently this is a must-read title, right? 10 out of 10. I don't know what it is, guys. There's a couple different... I knew this one was going to be in my pull box, and I got to limit how much I'm spending on comics these days. But they had some of the variants over at the other LCS, and I almost wanted to pick them up because I knew going into where my pull box was, I was probably just going to have the regular A cover. I don't know, man. This one's just... it's by Christian Ward, I guess. Just not my favorite. Not digging the cover. I think some of the other covers were way better, but this is one of the series I'm not really buying for spec or flipping or anything like that. I was just genuinely buying it to read, so not a big deal. But I still love to have awesome artwork in my own collection. Just because I'm not buying it to flip doesn't mean that, you know, I don't want to have some fire covers. So this is issue #1 of Rhoda Bones and issue #2 of Rhoda Bones. Again, guys, I apologize. We've been collecting so much stuff in such a short period of time, but I'm pretty sure we got issues 3 and 4 in our last haul. So this is going to complete, or at least catch us up with the whole series of Rhoda Bones. I've heard this one's really good, so I'm excited to dive in here and start reading these. And I didn't even pay attention because these were just in my box. But I think these are first prints. Does it say? See, it says 113. So I'm thinking that's first cover First issue, third print, maybe? I can't remember if the print is the last one or the middle one. So it looks like, if I open it up and look inside, I'm sure it'd probably say it, but it looks to me that this is probably the first cover, issue number 1, third print. But again, this is not something I'm specking on. This is just to read. So if it's a third print, that's all good with me. See, this one says 211. So that tells me this is issue 2, first cover, first print. So yeah, this is a third print then. Yeah. So pick those up. A little pro tip for you guys. I just learned this, but I've only been doing this for a month, so I'm sure everybody else knows this. But if you're wondering what I'm talking about, this barcode here, a lot of the times it'll say 002, which is issue 2, and then the 11 is first print, first cover. So this is the history of the Marvel Universe. This one was on our Keys of the Week yesterday as well. This is going to be the origin of the universe. So I haven't even read the first one of this yet. I do have it here somewhere. So I'm looking forward to reading these though. Especially for someone like me that's new. It's awesome getting some of these big books that just kind of explain a lot of stuff that's been going on. So this one, Alien Rescue, issue number 2. I picked up number 1 solely because the cover was absolute fire. It's that purple cover. Maybe I'll do like a little montage here so you guys could see what it looks like. But I think when I picked it up, I had asked him to add it to my poll, and I was just talking about the first issue, so I didn't realize it. But you know, maybe it's good. I'm gonna read the first one, and I'll go ahead and read this one, and we'll see what we got there. But yeah, guys, that was everything that we were able to pick up on the new comic haul for 8/21. Stay tuned. We're gonna have some unboxings that we got going. I got a stack of some stuff that I need to unbox, so that one will be in the next video or two. Let me know in the comments below what you guys were able to pick up. I wasn't able to get any of the Headless number 1 or the Planet Caravan. The Planet Caravan, man, I was really looking forward to that one. Even the A cover, it's not that expensive. I don't know, the art on the A cover, I just really enjoyed it. And then the Pretty Violent number 1, there was none at any of the stores I went to. There was no A covers, no B covers, nothing. But I did pre-order a couple of those on the advice of Bill from Economics and Comics, but I don't know when they're going to come in. But I think I got at least a couple of them, so they'll come in sooner or later. I'm trying to think of what other keys from the indies that I was really looking forward to. It didn't seem like there was hardly any indies at all. I feel like I didn't find any. But maybe that's just me, guys. Let me know what you were able to find. Yeah, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, guys. See ya.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, take you off, I came in way too strong, cannot keep it low key, got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof, auto, your taste, it's really a bad reception out there, where you heading, why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me?